So we've done basketball.
Yep.
We've done some of the paedophile teachers. We've done Jesus.
Yep.
Skanska Fire.
Yep.
Charity was something that was quite interesting at school because we had the whole children in need thing, and then we had the whole male teachers drag show at that point.
That was interesting, wasn't it?
Like, that's another thing about school, actually, is the amount of time that I spent at your house.
Christ, I couldn't get rid of you.
No, isn't it?
Yeah. It's brutal.
Like, because there was this whole thing with my mum and my dad, we'll go through that in the next episode. But, like, my dad lived, 40 minutes away from the school. And I couldn't keep back and forth, at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I just pretty much moved in with you, didn't I?
Yeah, my mother loved that. Truly loved it.
What did your dad call me?
Oh, what did he call you?
He called me the son he never had. And what made me laugh was that he said it in front of your brother.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that, though?
I do.
I stood outside with your dad and your brother, and he just sort of looked at me for a minute.
Who, my dad or brother?
Yeah, no, your dad. And your brother said to him, "What are you looking at?" And your dad just went, "Well, he's jewellery, it's not normal, is it?" Because I went through this phase, like most teenagers did at that age, of wearing, the leather strap type.
Oh, yeah,
that makes it sound S&M work, doesn't it? But, just, the basic one leather strap thing around your neck with, I don't know, a ring on it or some shit like that. Or a ball gag or something,
Sorry?
Yeah, anyway,
yeah.
So we're in year 9.
Yep.
At this sort of point, it became clear that we had someone in our class who was less than normal.
And that's coming from us, so
yeah,
that says a lot.
This is coming from a boy with a French plat, and a girl that took balls to the face, quite openly in front of everyone.
Jesus, I had to say that. God,
it's Jesus, the French teacher. He had it hard. Okay.
Also,
yeah,
my balls in the face.
We had this boy at school called Lindsay, and being sort of 13, 14-year-old circus freaks, we thought it was funny that a boy had a girl's name in our class.
Yeah.
And he was a bit overweight, but it wasn't until he said, we were all sat in a circle in our class, and we all had to say random things like, what's your name, where are you from, and one of them was, who's your best friend. When it got to him, my name's Lindsay, I live here, and because I can't say where, and my best friend is my cat.
Yeah. Oh, bless
I mean, looking back now, that's enough to make you cry, really.
Yeah.
But at the time, we all just laughed so much.
Yeah.
This poor boy was sat there. And then I remember us, I mean, it must have only been about 2 years ago now, but it was 10 years at least since we were at school. We were sat and we decided to go on Facebook and look at, what people had done with their lives.
I don't know what on earth possessed us to do that, because it was only going to end in misery for us, wasn't it?
And it really did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because, this boy that, I mean, I never particularly, took the piss out of him or anything.
No.
But, there were some kids that did in our class, pretty full on.
Oh, yeah.
He got married.
Yep.
He had a baby.
Yep.
Lost a shit ton of weight.
Yep.
And we were just sat there looking at each other. Since that day, anything that we did that was remotely adult or looked like we were going somewhere in life, we called it being a Lindsay.
Yeah, that's right. And it makes me kind of sad, because now I am best friends with, my cats.
Yeah.
And I haven't actually done anything since leaving school. So...
Yeah, but you was a manager of a large pharmaceutical distribution centre. That's alright.
Don't remind me of that hell. That honestly was hell.
We've got one on work actually coming up, haven't we?
Oh, that should be interesting.
About shit that happens at work.
You've done much more Lindsay things than I have.
Oh, do you know what? I have, but only in the last year.
Well, that's enough, really, to be honest, Geoff.
Jeff. Yeah, but up until a year ago, I hadn't done jack shit. I mean, look how many times I moved.
Yeah, that's true. But, you did the big one, so...
What, I had a baby?
Yeah, you had a food baby.
Ruined my figure.
You called it Nero.
Anyway, getting way off topic. School.
Yeah.
Year 9.
Yeah.
Really remember a specific moment. Probably, if I look back, I always remember our music department being the main part where we sort of hung out.
Yeah.
But there was another area that we hang out at just a little bit before that, and it was the drama stock room.
Oh yeah, that was a good room.
Yeah.
That was really good. How
It's
many
weird that
lessons
there's a
did we
thing.
waste?
Quite a few. We had sort of our school took it quite important that, we do a lot for the arts and all that kind of rubbish. But we had a whole building, didn't we, for drama and
Yes,
music
we
and all
did.
that kind of stuff. And the drama bit had this whole room just full of props for stage shows and shit like that. Not that anyone ever really did any of them. I don't remember going to any.
No.
But this one particular day, I vaguely remember a performance thing that was going on, and we didn't want to go to it, so we went into this props room instead, which was totally off bounds to students unless you were in lesson time drama.
Yeah.
But we went in there, and there was a whiteboard in there, and for some reason, because I like the film Hannibal, took it upon myself to explain in great detail, using a whiteboard, the whole intricate details of Hannibal.
Yeah. Do you know what? I was quite a goody two-shoe, so for me to skip out on class and do that...
I think that was the one thing that I really remember you doing, and looking back thinking, Jesus, even Alice was there.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, there's a whole bunking thing that we'll get onto in that, but you never missed one lesson, did you? Apart from that one.
That was like 3 lessons. We were in there for about a good 3 hours.
Well, someone had come and locked the door.
Yeah.
So
Because
we're in there.
We had the police stationed at the school, didn't we? I mean, it's not as bad as it sounds, but they had, I think, if I'm right in thinking, there was like the supply room, and then next door was the police sort of, I don't know, headquarters centre or whatever you want to call it. And someone had left, and they'd locked the door thinking that there was nobody in there.
Yeah.
And I remember trying to get out, and then the door was locked. I mean, we didn't try very hard to get out.
Nah. I mean, there was a fire escape as well that we could have quite easily opened.
Yeah.
But it was much more interesting to sit and listen to the story of Hannibal Lecter.
Didn't you dress up in a purple dress?
Yeah. Well, that was the other thing that happened in that particular room, because getting onto the whole thing of charity, for some weird reason, I took it on myself to get proper fucking obsessed with children in need.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'll put on this show thing, invite people to it, charge them £1 to come and see it, and the money can go to children in need.
Yeah.
And it turned out that I ended up missing 97 lessons over the space of 4 months. I only got caught, literally on the last one of the month, and I ended up getting an hour detention with Mr. Schmalentine.
So worth it.
It really was, and even that, it was only 45 minutes, and he went, I've got to go somewhere now, so you can go as well. That's the level of school at that school. But, yeah, and the show that we sort of come up with, because you helped me with it as well, didn't you, was we went round and asked the male teachers of the school if they wouldn't mind putting on women's clothes, making a prat of themselves to some music, and we'll charge people to come and see that.
Yeah.
The thing that worries me more was the amount of men that said yes.
It wasn't as many as I would have liked, to be honest.
No, there was, and do you know what, it was weird, because the certain ones that we wanted, like Mr. Marm, he said no.
He didn't. I think because he already had a bit of a suspicion about him.
Bit of a reputation,
Probably didn't want to add to that.
True.
Who won that in the end?
Do you know what? I can't remember.
Didn't Mr. Mabdullah do it?
Yeah, he did. And I vaguely remember Mr. Malentine doing it as well.
Yeah, didn't he win?
I think he did win, actually.
Yeah.
But the whole thing with the purple dress, we needed to know how long it would take people to get undressed and wear something else and things like that behind the scenes of it. And this all happened in that same drama room. And to do that, we needed someone to wear the clothes, get change from them, and see if we could do that in time with the popular hit at the time, I See You Baby Shaking That Ass by Groove Armada.
Oh, it's a good song though.
It's good, it's a good song.
Classic.
And there I am, wearing a silky, bright purple dress.
That dress was horrendous.
With silver thrilly stuff at the front. And then, I don't know, the Groove Armada-ness just took over and we started dancing like the music video to that song.
Yep.
And at that exact point is when the head of the drama department came into the room and saw us shaking their arse, essentially, and me in a purple dress.
Yep. Well, that was a good day.
Yeah.
That really was. That was so funny.
It was a good day for some.
Yeah.
What I remember was that my drama teacher said to me the next day, I always had a funny feeling about you, James.
well, that probably would ease the suspicions, wouldn't it?
So year 9 into year 10, that was when we picked what choices we wanted.
Yes. Do you remember what choices you made?
I did food tech.
Yep.
And quadruple science.
God, that's a lot of science.
Yeah. Because we already had to do science once, didn't we? And then you could just do it again, like twice sort of thing, and do extra units and stuff.
Yeah.
What else did I do? Oh, I did drama, obviously.
Obviously.
And music.
Yes. What did I do? I did music. I have a funny feeling I did history.
I think you did history.
And what did I do? Could I do RE?
I think you did do RE.
I think I
like RE.
Yeah, and I got a really good grade in it, actually. I liked RE.
What are you doing with that grade now?
I'm teaching the ways of my religion, so screw you.
Which is catology. Oh, how many cats are in the room you're sitting in now?
Well, actually, just as you say that, Black Cat is staring at the door, and Ninja is attempting to get into the door. So I'm going to have to try and let her in, I think, because otherwise she's going to be a bit crazy. But I should still be able to record. Let me just... Oh, okay. Oh, no, she's gone. Oh.
So year 10...
Yeah.
We went into essentially like the main part of school because we was doing everything, the subjects that we wanted to do.
Oh, we got our black jumpers, didn't we? Or was that year 11?
I think we did get our black jumpers.
I've got a funny feeling we did, yeah. I knew that when we got those black jumpers that we made it,
Yeah, and that everything was going to change.
Yeah, how wrong we were.
Yeah, didn't happen, did it?
No.
The one thing that we must really, really mention, and I'm surprised it's taken us this long to mention it, is the music department.
In what sense do you mean, the music department?
A few senses. First of all, we had music in years 7, 8 and 9.
Yeah.
In year 7, our teacher left because she got cancer.
Yeah.
So in year 8, we had another teacher.
Yep.
She got cancer.
She did.
So year 9, we had another teacher.
Yeah.
And he was just plain fucking weird.
Is that the really snobby guy? Do you remember him?
Vaguely.
No, maybe that was when we actually had the choice. Yeah, no, he was when we... When did we have him? Do you know who I'm talking about?
I vaguely remember.
Like, if we say a joke or something, he wouldn't laugh, he'd just go... and that was it.
He wasn't the young guy.
I don't remember him being particularly young.
We had like this Irish fella as well, and he was really cool.
I don't remember... No, I don't remember him.
My mum used to do cleaning for his mum.
Oh, that's nice.
Bit random, but yeah.
Oh.
And she stole his Hoover.
Of course she did.
Of course she did.
The fuck?
And I even remember being fucking ashamed to go to school because he's obviously, her son worked at the school and was my music teacher at the time.
Yep.
And it was like, yep, my mum stole your mum's Hoover.
Yep. Your mother is so freaking weird.
Oh, mate, if we get into that, then it'll be like...
We'll be here all night.
Innit? Yeah. But yeah, so music department.
Yeah.
Any time that we had a lesson in years 10 and 11 that we didn't want to go to, we just went to the music department.
Yeah.
And because all the teachers there either didn't care or were dead, then we could just hang out there as much as we wanted. And
that's so good.
And do you remember, in the last year of school, in the music department, we pulled forward the old sort of unit thing and we wrote on the wall?
Oh, we did. I'd like to know if that's still there. Oh, no, someone's probably just put a sign going, gay.
Either that or there's just blood on the wall. Just another music teacher just crippled in the side, dying.
Oh, yeah.
It was weird though, that, wasn't it? Because it ended up being 3 teachers that we had in that one department that got cancer.
Yeah, very strange.
Really weird.
Anyway,
Anyway, nice note to end it on, isn't it, really? I mean, there is one last thing that sort of ties into the whole end of year thing.
What's that?
Do you remember the yearbook?
Ugh. Oh, I know where this is going, I think. I remember the yearbook, yes. Why do you ask?
I vaguely remember, like, a week before the yearbook came out, we got, like, this bit of paper, and it said, fill it out, and it was questions like, most likely to rob a bank, Lenny, most likely to be a pop star, Schmeichel, and then there was one that was rear of the year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Who won that one, Alice?
I don't know, Geoff. remember ever getting handed a piece of paper with who should win what on it, like, at all.
I remember, because I remember writing that you should win Room of the Year. And I also remember writing that Men Fleed.
Yeah.
He should get Room of the Year. And I think he did, but I think it was also Gordon Smead that got it as well.
Oh, God, I hated both of those.
Yeah, he was a weird one. Oh, another thing at school, do you remember? Because we were there during the whole sort of London bombing thing as well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
We were in the music department then as well, weren't we?
Strange for us, isn't it?
Yeah, funny that, isn't it? So yeah, you won Room of the Year.
Do you think I won it because of my lovely rear, or do you think it's because people wanted to take the piss?
Do you know what? I would have said it's because people want to take the piss. But, given all the other answers on that, none of the others were stupid. I mean, Lenny was the most, likely to rob a bank.
Well, yeah.
But it's weird that Lenny hasn't robbed a bank, because Lenny seems to have made quite a good go of it.
She's also a Lindsay, so...
She is a major Lindsay. And she had like major years of not being a Lindsay, but then she seems to have really, really turned it around.
Yeah. When do you think our time will come?
Oh, any minute now.
I'm sure it will. Come here, cats, I want a hug.
Oh my God, it's never going to happen, is it?
Nah. So, shall we end it there, do you think?
I reckon so. We've pretty much covered everything about school, haven't we?
Oh, this has been recorded for 23 minutes now. Fuck.
Should we do like a sum up of school just by saying certain words?
Alright, go on then. Okay. So, should we have like 2 words each?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, alright. So my first word is paedophiles.
Of course.
Yeah, obviously.
And your second one?
I should have really thought this through. Skanska!
And I think my one's got to be Lindsay.
Yeah, good one.
Basketball.
Yeah.
It's my best memory ever, not even just of school, just your face, just before and after. I wish we had camera phones back then, because,
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Jeez, we're so old.
Oh, and it's 2016 now. Fucking hell, we started secondary school 15 years ago now.
Mate, don't, because
Innit?
I'm just well depressed. Seriously. Anyway.
Yeah, depressing though. Let's end it on that.
Yeah.
Audio.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I
Yes.
hope you enjoyed listening to our crap. And stay tuned.
Yeah, because next week, find out why we're this fucking weird.
That's a good, yeah. I look forward to the Mother's episode.
Yeah. It's gonna be, well, even Dad's as well, really. I mean, they ain't exactly blameless in all this, are they? Let's be honest.
Very true, yeah. Okay then.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.